Folks, before we get into the episode, don't forget to check out the brand new Patreon page. It's patreon.com/snackspot. Links in this episode description, but more on that later. Let's get into the show.
Nobody sits on the snack spot.
We had to. Well, you didn't follow. You played by your own rules.
That's what I'm talking about.
Put that on the track. Oh, God damn it.
It is on the track now.
Put that on the track, baby. Lay that down.
That can go on the track.
Here we go. Run it back one more time, actually. Here we go.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I watched a video of Justin Bieber, like, working with an orchestra yesterday. It was like a 2-minute video.
Is this like a newer video?
No idea.
Okay. But he wasn't like 12 in the video.
No.
He's like a man. Okay.
And he's like in a studio, right?
Yeah.
And he's like at a podium. He's got his cans on.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a full orchestra
in
front of him. And he's like, all right. He's like points at these like
bassoons.
No.
Cellos.
It was fuck, dude.
French horn.
What started? No. I thought it was
piccolo. Flute.
Well, he starts with something and he's like humming. He's like, I don't remember what he was humming, but yeah. Yeah. And he's like, all right, like, can you give me that? Can you? And then they start playing that.
Yeah.
And then he's like rocking with it for a little bit. He's like, find what he kept saying, like, find that hole, not hole, but he's like, find that something, like the soft spot, like find that soft spot. And then he's like, points out like the violins, and he's like, all right. And then he just points at him. He starts humming. He hums for like 15, 20 seconds. He's like, can you give me that? And they just start playing it. And he's like, dude, and he's like vibing with it, rocking with it. And he's like, I like feel that, find that spot. And then he points at like the people with the
that's a cello.
The big boys, the cellos, and he's like, and he's like doing like some, and he's like, all right, and he's doing it like while the other two are still playing.
Yeah.
So he's doing that like kind of off beat, but on beat. It's on his beat, but it's like off beat.
Yep.
And he's like, all right, give me that. And then so now all three of them are going, and then he starts calling out like conductor commands. He's like, now make everything like super like sharp versus like soft, and like you guys stay the same. And he's like going back and forth. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That's got to be very cool.
He was like, he was cooking in the kitchen, and it sounded good.
Yeah, honestly, dude, that's why he's been so successful for so long, right? Like, he seems like he took the opportunity, starting young in music, to actually learn like what the deal is, what the score is. I actually heard a Justin Bieber song that I just remembered it, and I forgot that this was a Bieber song, because when he came to our middle school, I didn't go.
Why?
Well, because I just didn't want to. I didn't like Justin Bieber.
You opted out?
I did opt out, and I've always kind of like.
What'd you do instead?
They just had us like hang out in the art room. We could just like sit and talk and do whatever we wanted.
Who was there?
Me, Dorico, this guy Phil, who's like such a sick dude. Shout out to Phil. I know you're listening, Phil. You're the fucking man. Phil was there, and then this other guy who I felt bad because we didn't know.
And he was just hanging out.
He looked very feminine, so we weren't sure if he was like a girl at first, and then. But anyway, that's not the point, dude. So
it was just you four?
There might have been some others there, but those were the fucking stars. That was the A squad. But I've always kind of regretted a little bit like in retrospect not going to see Justin Bieber at this concert. But then I heard this song, which is from that era. It's called Eeny Meeny. It's like Eeny Meeny Miny Mo Lover. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, but that's not from that era.
Well, I think I still made the right decision because it feels like it was from that era. I heard that song.
Shawty want an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Shawty want an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. That one?
Yeah, that's the one. Why?
Whoa.
I can't believe that was a real song.
Tell me what you're missing.
Wow, you really remember it. I mean, you did see him. He didn't hit.
But no, that song didn't come out until years after.
That was after?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I definitely made the right choice.
No.
Not going to see him. If it had been, what was that album he did?
There's like a rap part in that song, too, that's like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a bad bitch by the toe. I'm pretty sure.
If it's not, that's what it should have been. That's perfect. I feel like you just write the song around that. Shawty got an
Eeny,
eeny,
meeny,
meeny,
miny,
miny,
mo
mo,
lover.
lover.
See, that's a Andy.
It's a terrible song.
No, see, but
like
the way
going
that
like
you
this
hit
to it.
that
Eeny,
is
meeny,
how I know
miny,
you
mo,
were actually
lover.
feeling it.
But
Yeah.
it's a terrible song. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a fucking every Justin Bieber song. That's the one dance
Yeah.
move.
No, he sang.
Honestly, every song. This is the one.
he
dance
sang
move.
one time.
How's that go?
I'ma tell you one time, gonna love you. You plus me. I'ma tell you one time, me, or something like that.
Okay.
It's like, ever since I met you, girl, my heart went stop, stop. Now these butterflies in my stomach won't stop, or something like that. It's not double stop. It's like drop,
hits him with
drop.
the double
No,
stop.
He does it with the double stop.
Brings the house down.
Even though it's a struggle, love is all we got. And we gon' keep climbing to the mountaintop.
Okay, that part sounds familiar.
Your world is my world.
Okay.
My fight is your fight.
I do
My
remember that.
breath
Okay.
is your breath.
If you want to move on to the next
And
one,
your
please do.
heart is my one heart, my one love, my one heart for sure. I'ma tell you one time.
Okay.
He sang that? I think. I think he sang that. But I think he sang Baby, too.
You gotta. You're
Yeah.
telling me Baby came out pre-Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo?
Baby was number one, dude. Baby was the first. And then the One Time album.
Okay.
And then maybe Eeny, Meeny, Miny,
Well, there
Mo.
was Never Say Never. That was a little later, though, wasn't it?
Never Say Never, I think, and Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo were the same time. They might have been the same album.
That'd be
Let me do some
interesting.
research. Let me do some research.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, lover. What's that? What is that album that's got the Love Yourself on it? Because that album is good. That's the only song I remember off of it. But that I was like, okay, this guy knows what he's fucking doing. That was the song of my 2015.
Oh, the other
and
one was
16.
One Less Lonely Girl. So I think he's saying One Time,
yes.
One Less Lonely Girl.
That was a big hit.
And then Baby. And Baby was on My World 2.0. The other two, One Time, that was first, and so was One Less Lonely Girl. That was My World, the EP, 2009.
Wow.
My World 2.0 was 2010. And then I think Believe.
I think that was like the huge album. It was like a big deal when that came out.
Believe was Boyfriend. And As Long As You Love Me, banger.
As long as you love me.
As long as you love me, we can be starving.
Wait, that's
we
a
can
Justin
be
Bieber song?
homeless, we can be broke. Yeah.
Really?
And Big Sean's in it, I believe. Yeah.
Big
and
Sean.
he freaking his verse goes. I
Yeah.
can do that too if you want me to.
No, you don't have to. Well, you might as
I
well.
don't know
go
if this
for it.
makes sense, but you're my hallelujah. Give me a time and place, I'll rendezvous you. I'll flight to it, I'll meet you there. Girl, you know I got you. Us. Trust, couple things I can't spell without you. Now we on top of the world, 'cause that's just how we do. Used to tell me sky's the limit, now the sky's my point of view. And I'm stepping out like, whoa, cameras point at you. Ask me what my best side, I stand back and point at you. Grass ain't always greener on the other side. It's green where you water it, so I know you got issues, baby. True. But I'd rather work on things with you than go ahead and start with someone new as long as you love me.
Wow, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I like the us, trust, two things I can't spell without you. That's a good line. I like that.
Yeah. What is the song you're looking for? Eeny,
Meeny, miny. How does it? I don't know what it's called.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, lover.
See, I like us singing it better than I like hearing him sing it, because we're putting that little we're putting that on it where he is like, ooh, you know.
How do you spell
Music
eeny,
people
meeny,
understand.
miny, mo?
Eeny, or wait, no, double E.
Eeny, meeny. Oh, because it's a Sean Kingston song. Sean Kingston and Justin Bieber.
God damn. R.I.P. Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
That horrible jet ski accident that killed him.
Oh, dude. No. You are right. I was wrong. That song is from the My World 2.0,
It had to be. See, it had to be. Because you know what, Matthew? I don't just... some people, most of the time, people just hear music. I listen to music. I'm an active music listener. Okay, so I can pinpoint, you give me two songs from an artist, and I can tell you, like, where they were at in their career. And Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, Lover had to be before all that stuff. So of course, I think bottom line, I made the right call not going to see Justin Bieber. I've realized that.
Banger of a concert.
Didn't he just come on, sing, and then
he sang 3 songs?
Throw the mic down,
he sung
like,
those
run
3
away?
songs, and then he
That's
left.
crazy,
dude.
So they bust everybody there.
Yeah, and dude, the news was there. People were crying. There was a lot of people crying.
Yeah,
like I specifically remember a few people like really like there was a girl that was in my graduating class that was on the news like as a 6th grader, like doing an interview that was just her just bawling, like uncontrollably crying, like as hard as you could imagine somebody crying. That's what they were doing.
Jesus Christ.
With a news camera in their face. And it aired. They put it on Channel 2. 7 p.m. Here you go.
Better days.
Dude, I fucking wish. Imagine if the Goo Goo Dolls would have came.
I mean, maybe her fucking mom would have started crying, but I don't think it would have had the same effect.
Listen to Better Days, dude. Come on.
Whatever.
That was pre that commercial.
Oh
though.
yeah, by
because 2010. If that's when that was, when was that? 6th grade. When was I in 6th grade? What year was that?
2012. No, that's not fucking right at all.
Dude, see, that's why it doesn't make sense. Because I have no idea. 2000.
I can't keep track of this shit.
I started high school in 2012. Okay. So that means in 2000. Yeah. Oh, was I in 7th grade? No, I was in 6th grade.
I think you were in 6th grade, yeah.
So, but that doesn't make sense, Andy. Start doing some math for me. 2009. Yeah, it does. 3 years. 2009. That makes complete sense.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Fucking Charlie. Yeah. Clear chalkboard.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, yeah, just on a pane of glass. The accountant.
Yeah. God damn it, that movie fucking rules. Ben Affleck, what a champion. I don't care. I don't know. I feel like there was a period of time where he got shit on a lot because I don't know. But the guy just wants to smoke cigarettes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that?
I like Ben Affleck.
Of course. And a guy with the back, I mean, his back tattoo is so fucking crazy. And, I mean, that's the guy, he's stuck to his roots.
Every morning, I wake up.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, baby.
I can't do a cane, man.
Do you know what the best part of my day is? When I woke up to your door and I think maybe he won't be there. What are the lines from that movie? My favorite one. My favorite line in that movie is when he's like, you know how fucking easy this is for me. Do you know how easy this is for me? Oh, God, so good.
Yeah. I like when Professor Lambeau walks into the maintenance garage where like the maintenance people work.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm looking for one of my students that works here. And he's like, ain't no students work here. Like, can't help you.
Yeah.
And his like guy, his boy is like, do you know who this is? This is Professor Lambeau. And he's like, yeah, and this is Professor John. Just like says his buddy's name who's fucking sitting there. Super fat, like God oil all over him.
Every part of that movie is truly exceptional. It's so, so good.
He has his PO no he has his PO officer's number. PO officer. Yeah, parole officer.
Oh my God, that's God
like stunned. Like somebody that solved this problem could never go to prison.
I know. God damn it. That's why they underestimated how good Will Hunting was.
Yeah.
Fucking name
I mean,
movie.
dude, another great part in that movie is when he does get like when they're like, you hit an officer, you do time, and like, but before that, when he's in court and they're like, I'm looking at your rap sheet here. And I can't understand like how you just keep getting away with this thing. And he starts reading off his like list.
Yeah.
And he's like, this one, or he's like, Grand Theft Auto. You got yourself out of it by quoting like somebody versus somebody from 1759 or something like that. Yeah. And they show his face and he's like, yeah, I fucking did, dude. That was a good one. I nailed that.
I feel like everybody. I mean, I guess I can only speak for myself, but I also have a feeling like everybody thinks that they're kind of secretly Good Will Hunting. Like, maybe, I mean, deep inside you can't solve.
I can't fucking solve shit.
Here's the problem. I keep like thinking I'm not smart, and then I keep succeeding at things.
Well, you could be
so good at most stuff.
See,
and it really is becoming a problem.
Let me take that back. I guess like in your own head, everybody thinks they're the Goodwill Hunting of something. It might not be mathematical equations.
Sure.
But he's good at everything.
Yeah.
He's just a smart feller. Fart smeller.
Oh, boy. Oh, I went to the doctor this past week, and he was like, have you been working out? My doctor noticed. He goes, you've been working out? And I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, because I see you gained some weight, but I can tell it's good weight. And I was fucking on cloud 9. So I guess I guess I'm just like,
my boy's packing on lean pounds.
I guess I'm like medically shredded. I guess I'm technically like, medically speaking, I'm like completely ripped, I guess.
Huge.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
One shirtless episode.
No, I can't do it, dude. For medical reasons. It's a medical problem, you know what I'm saying? It's not like something to show off. It's just, I guess, and I don't feel like I'm that, big tough guy or anything like that, but I guess, by the very definition, if we're medically speaking,
you're bulking.
I'm bulking. Yeah, I'm fully shredded. That's so huge. I don't know. I mean, that's just what the doctor says, dude, but I don't. Whatever. Dude. Hey, it's whatever. I also, I do a lot of like, what are they? I do Zoom sessions a lot of the time with my therapist. So I did one from here, and I was sitting in the green room on the couch, and, we have that big O.J. Simpson plaque in there. So whenever I'm, like, on a video conference with somebody and I'm sitting in there, I always kind of either try to angle it away from the O.J. plaque or just, like, quick explanation. And as she's getting on the call, I realize that I have not, like, removed the O.J. thing from the background. So she pops up, and I'm like, and she's like, do you have an O.J. Simpson plaque behind you? And I was like, yeah, and I'm trying to like walk on eggshells, kind of like, we think it's funny, just this guy, he did so well, but then he murdered these people, and she stops me dead. She's like, what? Now hold on a second.
He didn't murder anybody.
She literally cuts me off. She's like, he allegedly might have. My therapist defended O.J. Simpson.
Well, that is her job to, of course. Yes. Even if O.J. told her. What did she? Actually, I
don't know if that works.
In the like first episode of The Sopranos, she's like, technically, I think if I get like court summoned, if I get subpoenaed or whatever,
she's got to give it out.
Yeah,
right.
So
that makes
like
sense.
Talking hypotheticals, but OJ could have been like, hypothetically, I did just murder my wife.
He wrote that whole book. If I did it, that's the hypothetical.
Yeah, that's not really the title of the book.
If I did
the title is I Did It. Come on, you've seen the art, you've seen the cover art.
But you know why the cover art looks that way. It's because Nicole Brown's parents had man, that case was fucking nuts, dude. I remember being a little kid, and obviously the OJ shit happened, I think, before we were born, or when we were babies at least. No, it was definitely before we were born. And people were, whenever it would come up, people would be like, oh my God, OJ Simpson case, that shit was so crazy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's so dumb. I mean, the car chase is cool, I get it, whatever. But then that 5-part ESPN documentary came out, and I was like, holy shit, I am going to be obsessed with OJ for the rest of my life.
It's crazy to me that the car chase of that is like the most famous thing, because it was not a car chase. And when I learned that, the picture is so ridiculous, because there is literally every single police officer within like 1,000 square miles
there's like 10
behind this Bronco, and they were going like 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, like to the point where the guy that was driving,
OJ's buddy,
who was also a former Buffalo Bill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, didn't even get in trouble.
Isn't his name like Stinky Brown or something? Like, doesn't he have like a weird name?
Because he wasn't running. Well, I guess OJ was kind of running for the police, but the guy was like just driving super slow, and the police were just following him because they were like, "Dude, OJ's got a gun in his mouth. He says he just wants to go home." Like, they didn't want him to fucking kill himself.
Oh, okay.
I think is what happened.
I think it might have been something like that. I always thought because I thought
he
it was
wasn't
just
like trying to get away.
Right, but
they were just like, dude, if I pull over the guy was like, if I pull over right now, OJ's gonna.
Jesus.
So he says he wants to go to his house, so let's take him to his house. And they were like, yeah, let's just put every police officer we've ever met. They were flying police officers in and like strapping like Christmas lights on the hood of cars and like, get behind him, get in the line.
Yep, we're all going. It's like that. It's like that time. Do you remember that one time? Honestly, the only reason I remember it is because I was not involved. but every kid who had a bike on our neighborhood all was riding their bike at the same time. Do you remember that day? Yeah, you were there. You were in the gang.
I was probably leading the pack, bro.
No, you know who was leading the pack was that guy who lived like kitty corner from us, next to, right across the street is Dave and Jody, and then like next to his house, if you're looking at it, I'm Dave and Jody, and then that guy's house is right
on
there.
the right. If you're looking at Dave and Jody's house on the right, or
the ones who aren't the other people that we know.
So you're looking at Dave and Jody's house. You're talking to the left.
To the left. To the
I
left.
have
To the
no
left.
idea who lived there.
Yeah. Well, he was leading the thing, and just all those bikes.
A kid
going
lived
around.
there. Was I friends with him?
No, he was older than me. We hung out with him a couple times though. He got. Do you remember when we were playing? One of the times that I actually came to the alley.
He go to school with
us? Yeah, he went to the same school.
You get on the bus?
I don't think he got on the bus at our stop, but he did get on the bus. I don't know. I don't know. But he got pooped on by a bird in the alley. We were playing street hockey one time.
Andy, I have no memory of a kid ever living there.
Oh shit. Maybe this kid was a ghost. Did I run into a ghost guy? That sucks. Because it's not even like
his name? Don't tell me.
Yeah, I do know his name.
Okay, tell me.
I don't know his last name actually though, so that doesn't help. Never mind. I don't know. The guy freaked me out a little bit, so I tried to forget most of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
sometimes
yes,
you have to know when to hold 'em.
Yeah, sometimes you do, but sometimes you just don't. Oh, I watched. Christmas season's coming in full swing.
Hubie Halloween.
Dude, I fucking would. It's been a couple weeks since I've watched it, so
it's
been like a month. Year. It's such a good movie, man. That movie's rules.
I would gotta save it.
But I did watch actually all the Grinches, the original, the Jim Carrey, and the animated Benedict Cumberbatch one.
The original is animated.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant like there was an original live action.
No, that'd be wild.
And I was like, what?
But every time I watch that Jim Carrey Grinch movie, I am just so blown away by it because it's like so much stuff happens in that movie. But the thing I noticed this time that I feel like is a super underrated part is that Jim Carrey sings the song, the Grinch song, and he does an incredible job. He's like a great singer.
What's the song?
You're a mean one.
Oh, yeah.
He sings that. They play that like when he's getting ready to go to the Hubilation or whatever, and it's really good. Jim Carrey's got a great voice.
You're a mean
I wonder if he ever put out an album, actually.
Mr.
I bet he didn't.
Grinch.
But I actually remember it kind of made sense to me because his daughter auditioned for American Idol once.
Really?
Do you remember? Okay.
No.
I don't know if you're...
The only American Idol audition I'll ever remember is Tropic Cyclone. Is that his name? What's his name?
Magic Cyclops. Tropic Cyclone. That's my wrestling name, dude.
I mean, Magic Cyclops. Dude, if anybody has never heard of Magic Cyclops, take the time out of your day right now to go look up the Magic Cyclops American Idol audition.
He was a guy.
Holy fuck, dude.
He was a guy who was right
he
at
was
the
before
beginning.
His time.
100%. 100%. They did the audition for American Idol. He also had 3 YouTube videos up of him just kind of walking around on the street, being Magic Cyclops and stuff. And yeah, if that guy, he was a very early YouTube creator, you know? And my God, I mean, he could have been the first fucking Mr. Beast or something. Dude would have been making so much money.
You have to go watch. I want to talk about it so bad.
Yeah. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Dude, so he walks on, and he's almost below the neck Bruce Springsteen'd out. He's got skinny jeans that are tight around the thighs with boots, leather boots on.
Yeah.
And then he's got a white tee with a jean jacket vest. And then he's got a bandana tied around his head.
Yeah, I would say from the shoulders down, you're right, Bruce Springsteen. From the shoulders up, he looks like Janis Joplin.
He's got, I don't even know what Janis Joplin looks like.
Well, it looks like Magic Cyclops.
He's got bandana tied around the head with sunglasses on, maybe a ponytail even. Was he
No,
rocking?
because his hair just super long.
Oh, yeah, it was just flowing.
Yeah, he's just letting it go.
And it was the last audition that they aired of the episode. It might have been like after the credits even. Like, props to them. No, seriously.
American Idol post-credits.
Props for them. Props to them for putting it in, because I feel like.
But this was also at the time before, because there was that year where American Idol came out and said, we're not going to air the bad auditions anymore. Because before then, that was such a huge part of watching that show was
were so bad.
Who's going to be good, who's going to be bad. And some of those people were really bad. People would freak out on that show. That show was fucking good, dude.
So they asked him what his name is.
Yeah.
And he says Magic Cyclops.
Right.
And they're like, it was the last edition. I think Randy stood up and walked out. He was like, I'm not fucking doing this. And just stood up and walked out.
Oh, my God.
And it was like that. Paula and Simon or somebody walked out.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, Magic Cyclops, like, what can you sing? And he was like, I got two options teed up for you, pretty much. I don't remember what the other one was.
No.
But the option that they chose was, he goes, I can sing James Buffet's Margaritaville. And that was the option that they chose. And so he sings it, like, obviously not very well. Like, it wasn't bad, but, like, it was just like a regular
charismatic.
Yeah, very charismatic. But he ends it with, like, and some people say that there's a woman to blame, but I know. And then he just, like, hits him with, it's my own damn fault. Like, just, like, says it to him. It's my own damn fault.
Dude,
and it was so fucking funny, dude.
Magic Cyclops had a mini midlife crisis right there.
He did not make it to
No, but he was a star. He was too good for that show. Yeah. There were some...
That's a core memory I have.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. That one goes deep. Yeah, it was a fun show to watch for a while. Kind of the beginning of, like, the reality TV boom,
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm having, like, heartburn or something. Oh, I ate a bunch of spicy shrimp for lunch today.
Where'd you get spicy shrimp?
I got, like, the spicy shrimp roll, and then at Wegmans, and then I also got the spicy shrimp spring roll, which is, like, wrapped in...
Yeah, a fake egg roll. A worse egg roll.
Yeah,
it's wrapped in
it's good,
wrapped
though.
in plastic.
Yeah, it's wrapped in that plastic stuff, whatever that is, which is very, very delicious.
But it's not crispy.
But it's like
it's gooey.
No, but I don't mind. Oh, by the way, Szechuan Opera update, everyone. I know you're waiting. My wife and I were sitting at home, and she was like, "What do you want to do for dinner?" And I was like, "I do have one option." And I got her to get some Szechuan Opera with me, and 2 days after. We're in the car, and she's, like, weirdly quiet. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, I don't know how to tell you this, but that was the worst rice I've ever had.
That was the worst Chinese food
I've
ever had.
And I just disagree. I love it so much. I think I had it on Sunday and Monday, actually, because leftovers, baby. Fucking Szechuan Opera ages like a fine wine, dude, which is it's exactly what you want from your Chinese food.
It's so disgusting.
I could eat 5 of those egg rolls in one sitting, probably.
I do love a good egg roll.
So good. These are... I don't know if they just, like, fucking grease the cabbage before they even cook the damn thing, but it's so good. And it's got to taste I mean, it's got to be terrible, but it is I
do love a good egg roll.
Delicious.
Is pork egg roll?
Yeah, of course. Folks, the holidays are here, all right? It's a busy time, and it's not slowing down. Why not make things a little easier on yourself this holiday season and start using Instacart? Because with Instacart, you can get not just groceries, but some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour. The best part is right now, 2 in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description. Why not make things a little easier on yourself this holiday season and start using Instacart today? Folks, if you're looking to support the show and do something nice for yourself, check out all the sick merch we have got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Link's going to be in the description of this very episode, so it's very easy for you to find. And it's perfect with the holidays coming around, okay? You're looking for gifts and stuff, and you want to give people something quality and cost-effective, and that's what we are all about, because over at our merch shop, you're going to be finding hoodies, long sleeves, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff, whatever it is you're looking for, top quality merchandise, okay? This is not that Gildan brand or whatever, that you can only wear once and it fits like a cardboard box and you feel gross wearing it. No, the t-shirts especially, tri-blend material, folks, okay? I'm only giving you the best. And you can get, of course, not just clothes, but all kinds of really great accessories, mugs, bucket hats, baseball hats. We got different kinds of slides. We've got fanny packs, notebooks, whatever it is you're looking for, not just for this show, but also for Schemin' and Dreamin' and Quested, the other two podcasts that we produce right here. So it's a great way to support the show and do something nice for yourself. So go again and check it out. That's snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. I mentioned it up top, but I've got to tell you once again, got to remind you about the brand new Patreon page. It started. It's in full swing. We're having a lot of fun with it right now. What's up there is the Captions On podcast, where we're going through all the Disney Channel original movies. It's an insane time. We've got the live watch parties going for those as well on the Snackspot YouTube page. But if you want to get the podcast, you got to subscribe to the Patreon. Good news, though, it's only $3 a month, so you're going to want to get in early on this, baby, okay? We've got a lot of big plans for a lot of other stuff coming up on there. But right now, of course, like I said, check out the Captions On podcast and be on the lookout for a lot of other fun stuff. Thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. All you got to do is hit the link in this episode description. Go check it out. Again, that's patreon.com/snackspot. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show Schemin' and Dreamin' or Quested, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast that we produce here, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. You know, just when you think the podcasting industry is going to slow down, another boom starts to kick up, okay? And a big part of that right now is because with the numbers that podcasts are getting and the realization of how effective podcast advertising is, giant companies like McDonald's, State Farm, NASCAR, they're all moving into the podcast advertising business. You know, these are huge companies who are advertising on the Super Bowls. Their ad budgets are like massive. I mean, it's crazy. It's very cool to see them move away from the more traditional media, you know, like TV or whatever it is, into podcasting. The problem is there hasn't really been any room left, you know, so far for smaller or even local businesses to get in on the action. But that's what we are here for. That's what we're all about. So, again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising, hit us up at snackspotsports@gmail.com. I'm doing a lot of traveling in this next year.
Oh, yeah.
Going to... Where are we going first? Oh, I'm going to Disney in February, actually.
Nice.
And then
where are you staying?
The Polynesian, dude.
Really?
Yes. I've never stayed there before. But last time I was there, I went to, you know, we just kind of took the monorail around to a couple different of those joints and, like, checked them out. And, whoo, baby.
So you were like, I'm staying at the Polynesian next time?
Yeah, I'm going to be living like Moana, dude. It's going to be nice. Fucking Maui. You know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Maui. I think that should, that should just be the rest of the episode. That's the whole.
Whoa.
I honestly don't feel like doing anything except I'm just kind of in that eeny,
Should
meeny,
tell me what
miny,
you're
mo mood.
missing. But anyway, keep going.
Oh, yeah, and then we're going to the Outer Banks or something, right?
Yeah, we're going to the Outer Banks.
But that's in May.
That's in May.
In March, I'm going to Los Angeles.
What are you going to Los Angeles for?
Podcast convention.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't
Never
get invited.
You want to come?
No. Maybe.
Well, if you want to, we'll put you on the list.
Is Emily going?
No, Emily's not going.
Good.
Emily, do you want to go? You probably have work to do here.
You're going solo?
I need boots on the
solo
ground.
business trip?
Probably, yeah. I think that's the way it's going to go.
Cast convention.
Yep.
Nice.
And then going down to Arkansas in April.
Oh, yeah.
See what the deal is there.
Yeah.
I think there's something else I got to do, but I don't know. I'm
and then
excited.
May.
Oh yeah, that's when
We're on
May
Outer
is.
Banks.
I get those months
And then
mixed up all
right
the time.
after, you're going to France.
Yes, that's where I'm going. I'm going to France, baby. I got to study my French history because I need to come up with like roast jokes for people.
What do you mean, dude? Watch National Treasure 2. You can literally swindle the French police by just quoting La Boule.
La Boule. That would remind
You know
me.
La Boule?
Oh, you know what we should say? Obviously, everyone has seen what Matthew's wearing right now.
Oh, yeah.
This cool-ass custom 2 in the cooler jersey.
Check that shit out.
And it was no small feat to find that bad boy.
Yes. Hey, just for a public service announcement to everybody, I cracked the cryptext.
Yes.
I solved the cryptext.
Just in case anyone doesn't know, last year for Christmas, I sent Matthew on a treasure hunt. I got him the cryptex from the Da Vinci Code. I customized the password to it, gave him a cipher to solve, put a clue inside of that, and if he cracked that, it would take him to his Christmas present. Again, that was last year. Sunday.
This Sunday.
This Sunday, I was on the phone with our mom, and she goes, "Oh, Matthew just walked in," and you're like, "I'm going to the basement," or whatever. I could, like, hear you through there. And you finally did it. You finally found your present from last year, which unfortunately now means that I do need to come up with something to get you this year, because otherwise it was going to be like, well, you didn't even find your present last year.
A lot of people have been trying to spread rumors that the reason that I tried so hard to find it was so that I could get another present. That's not the case, Andy.
Okay.
It was more of I could not let it go. I couldn't let it go a whole 365.
No, absolutely not.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
So for people that don't know, and I've got a lot of good feedback that what I did was not cheating, because I cracked the cryptext.
Yeah, you never
but
told
not
me how
by
you got to
solving
it.
the cipher.
Sure.
I, picked the lock.
Yeah, you
per
can
se.
pick those pretty easily.
Yeah, I would go letter, and then you can kind of like shift it to the left almost once you go letter, and then you get the next letter, and then once I got to HOOT, the word was Hootie.
Obviously, baby, shout out to him.
Should have been Darius, but
no, Hootie all the way, baby. Hootie for life.
so I got Hootie, and then I went on from there. Can you tell me now
Hootie
what the
got
actual
Andy.
cipher is?
Yeah, so it's like every third letter or something. If you circle that, it spells out like a clue.
And Hootie is in the clue or no?
No, the clue.
No,
is,
I'll go home. No,
okay,
no,
give it a shot. The clue is honestly
every third letter, really?
something like that. Yeah, you circle every third letter and it spells out like a whole thing. The clue, honestly, okay. Tell me if you would get it, because it kind of, in retrospect, now I feel like this clue was really stupid.
I want to know what the clue is.
I mean,
let me pull up a picture of the
the cipher.
The people that are listening, too damn bad. So see, it's not every third letter.
Let me see. Yeah, it's every fourth letter.
Let me see.
Don't solve it right now.
I'm not gonna, but just out curious.
ANIGHT BIRD, I believe.
What does that spell? Just quick.
A nightbird.
A nightbird.
Yeah.
Hootie. Owl.
Yeah.
But that's all it is?
No, it goes on. It goes on. It's I think it's God. I think the full clue is like a night owl with help from the sea or something like that. It's supposed to be Hootie and the Blowfish. And then they let you know that the clue is Hootie, which is the answer to most riddles.
This is the problem I'm having with you here, is that you get through BIRD 1, 2, 3, 4 is an S. 1, 2, 3, 4 is an R. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a U. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a C.
I mean,
SRUC.
Maybe I messed up. maybe I blew it on the cipher. I don't know.
I mean, I'll go back to. I'll go through it later.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure it out, dude. We were talking about Survivor a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. This is a free advertisement for our largest competitor, but Barstool does this thing called Surviving Barstool.
Oh, yeah.
They just came out with season 3, and it's like all like it's like the all-star cast. It's all the big guns.
Yeah.
Including Dave Portnoy. And I've never watched Surviving Barstool before, but I was like, dude, I kind of want to watch it. Like, it's all the big guns, like a lot of people that I, listen to their podcasts and stuff like that, and they were talking about it while they were recording it. And, dude, holy shit, is it hysterical.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a gong show. I'll go out right now and tell you, without, like, spoiling anything, if we did this and you were, like, the producer of the show, you would do a way better job from a planning perspective. Like, shit just keeps, like, going wrong. That would never happen in a real game show. Now, part of the reason that they do it is because, like, they don't want it to be, a traditional game show, but it's still set up like that, and they just fuck it up because, like, things that they don't plan for. But after I think episode 3 aired, on YouTube, YouTube took it all down.
Oh,
because there was.
I heard about this. Yeah.
I guess it was because the one guy said he was going to blow up the other guy's house with his family in it. Like,
No.
pretty seriously said that.
Sure. Just
So
something like
YouTube
that.
was like, no, you're not doing this. So they were like, screw it. We'll put it on Barstool TV, like their own little. But, like, we can't monetize it because it's on YouTube, so we have to make it, like, subscription-based. So it's $9.99. You get every episode, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I don't know. Because I had watched the first episode, which was good. But I'm like, I'll watch the next two and I'll decide. And I watched the next two, and they had me hook, line, and sinker. I was like, this would be the best $10 I ever spent. Dude, it is hysterical.
I've seen
It really
a couple
is
clips
damn
from
funny.
it. I don't know. I do like the other one that Roan hosts, Barstool's Most Dangerous Game Show.
Yeah, I watched
like
the first season of that.
Yeah, me too. And I watched the second one. It came out a couple months
I didn't
ago.
watch the second
It was
one.
good.
Yeah, I mean, Roan is good, too.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah. Do you listen to his podcast with Pat Bev?
No, but I love the clips.
Yeah.
I love the clips from that.
But yeah, that's really what's been on my mind for most of the time. That and the fact that the Buffalo Sabres are ass, dude. They are so enormously ass. If you could, like, they're just maximum ass.
They asked me if I wanted to buy a Sabres donut at Tim Hortons today, and I said I'm going to have to pass. Thank you
Dude.
very much.
You know what? On the day of the Sabres home opener, I bought one of those Sabres donuts. And let me tell you something. Have you seen what they look like in the commercial?
Yeah, I've seen the ads for them.
Have you seen what they look like in real life?
No.
I love donuts of all shapes and sizes.
Certainly.
So I'm not.
I like my donuts like I like my women. Any kind. Anyway, I'm not picky.
Yeah. So it looks like they're like frosted, almost like when you see the commercial or the ad, does it not look like it's like a vanilla dip almost?
Yeah.
Dude, they pretty much have like a hard piece of fondant that they run like a screw, like it looks like they run like a
Screen
digital
printed?
printer over,
Ooh.
and they just set it on top of the donut. It doesn't even like go around. It's just a flat square, like circle. It's circular shaped.
Yeah.
Of like confectionery sugar hardened with like printed on, and they just set it on top of a old-fashioned donut. It is the driest thing that you could ever eat. I'm not even going to say it tastes bad, because it really didn't taste bad.
Of course not.
I mean, it tastes like an old-fashioned donut with like a clump of sugar on top of it.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, dusty. Like, you need...
That's how I would describe most of Tim Hortons products, is dusty.
Nah, dude.
Listen, the bacon, the turkey bacon club, I eat that usually once a week, probably.
I like the turkey bacon club.
But it's dusty. It's covered in dust every time I get it.
Well, that's the flour from the ciabatta. Dude, that's the thing about the turkey bacon club is the ciabatta is very, very good.
Dude, dig the ciabatta.
Yeah.
But even like their hot chocolate is kind of dusty. And again, I don't
really drink
dislike
hot
it.
chocolate.
You don't drink hot chocolate?
I mean, I would if somebody handed it to me, but
what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I like hot
Oh
chocolate.
my God, it's like I'm looking at a little piece of. It's like I can see your inner child dying. You don't drink.
I
hot chocolate,
like hot chocolate,
but you don't. Hey,
I don't go. I'm not like, I'm gonna swing through Tim's right now and get myself a hot chocolate.
I was at the office and I specifically left here to get a hot chocolate just to come right back and drink.
Oh,
it.
see, that's funny because I actually didn't get your text. Must not have sent your.
It
want a hot chocolate
would have been
text.
cold by the time you got here. This is cold.
We have a
but
microwave.
I don't mind. You're not gonna. If you microwave it, it ruins it.
No.
It
Do
completely
they still
ruins
have
it.
white hot chocolate? 'Cause that shit I would like next Wednesday, please.
Okay, I think that's they can't. I think white hot chocolate got canceled because it's problematic. So I don't know.
They canceled it.
I think it might have been. I think white hot chocolate might have been like jerking off in front of women who didn't want it, or like on the subway or something. I think.
Damn it, white hot chocolate.
I think white hot chocolate might have accidentally said the N-word during a baseball game.
White hot chocolate was on the Epstein flight logs. They found out.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I can't stop thinking about more. I like my women like I like my donuts because I mean, I'll just say the obvious one for people. I like my women like I like my donuts full of cream. I like my women like I like my donuts covered in sprinkles. That one's just funny. I like my women like I like my donuts dunked in coffee. Let's see. I like my women like I like my donuts chocolate glazed. I like my women like I like my donuts.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can keep going without stopping, but I've run out of steam. unfortunately. Oh, I like my women like I like my donuts, hot and ready. What the fuck? Of course, because of Krispy Kreme, hot and ready donuts.
I haven't had a Krispy Kreme in a while.
I like my women like I like my donuts for like $1.39 at most.
Nice.
Thank you.
You done?
Yeah, I guess I will be.
Okay.
I can be. We were just, so before we started, we were talking about Emily was mentioning how she was like afraid of basements, and something that I've been, or you know, when she was a kid, she had like a scary basement. Something that I've been thinking about recently is that I think because we had an unfinished basement growing up.
Oh yeah.
And I think that having a finished basement is bad for kids. I think it's detrimental. I think if you grow up with a finished basement, you're gonna grow up soft. That's how soft people grow up. Because we didn't, especially in the winter, we didn't have anywhere else to play except the basement, even though it wasn't finished. So that's where hard men are made. You heard that right, folks. Hard men in the basement. That's what I want. That's what I prefer. I like my basements like I like my
No. I like my women like I like my basements. Cold and dark.
Jesus Christ. That's a little too close. That's a little too close to the truth, baby.
See, here's the thing about our finished basement. I agree with you because one, you have to know what it's like to there's going to be bugs in basements, okay? There's bugs in basements when you live in the Northeast of the continental United States. You're going to have bugs in basements.
Yeah.
Now, when you finish a basement, you tend to get less bugs because they live in the walls and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's fucking bugs in basements.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal, all right? Like, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, a infestation of
Sure.
something, then maybe get that checked out. But, like, you're gonna have some daddy long legs in the corners.
Dude, we practically had we could have run a daddy long legs
Daycare.
farm, basically. Daddy long legs daycare.
Daddy long legs daycare. We were running one.
Yeah.
God,
there were so many of those.
Yeah, but dude, you get daddy long legs.
That's the spider you want,
especially when you have the
that's a good
old
spider.
Insulation that we had in our basement.
Yes, because we didn't have.
Also,
we didn't even
people
have
are gonna
walls
know.
up. We didn't even have walls up. It was just
walls.
like
Those
well,
are
yeah, there are
walls.
walls, but it wasn't like drywall or anything.
It's
it
just
was
concrete. Yeah, but that's what a
it was
basement is. But then people
shit.
put that insulation
Insulation.
with the and then they put those metal fucking stakes that stick out of the wall.
Yeah.
And they put the plastic, like the plastic wrap of the insulation over that, and you could pop them. Like you were always poking holes in the insulation.
Ours were completely
and there was,
shredded.
Fiberglass in that shit. You're getting itchy from it.
Yeah.
They said don't touch it. Didn't
that's
matter.
right.
So that is one thing. But yeah, but we did have a like we had somewhere there was a carpet on sale.
I'm glad you said that. Though,
And it was just a
it wasn't
massive red carpet, just like thrown on the
and it wasn't
concrete.
like it was like leftover carpet from somebody's living room that they didn't use.
Yeah,
they just thrown
that's
it
exactly
down
what it
on
was.
there.
Yeah. And it was like it wasn't like you could tell where they like cut out the door frame, like the edge. It wasn't like a rectangle. It was jagged all the way across where they were cutting out pieces as needed. We had that TV stand, so there was a TV down there and a couch.
Yep.
And the TV stand was made out of 2x4s. I don't know who built it.
Yeah, it was just.
But it was like pretty handy.
Yeah.
It was big. It was like an entertainment system that nobody ever finished.
Right.
That's what it was. Like somebody started framing out an entertainment system and then just decided the frame was good enough.
Yeah.
And we had and it obviously, was pretty well built because TVs at the time were freaking, big ass blocks of just whatever heaviness and gas.
Yeah, I think it's mostly gas that made. Yeah, TVs. See, you younger kids might not realize this, but most of our TVs were gas powered back in the day. That's it was a whole fossil fuel area. But that TV.
No, let's not say gas powered because it
was a gas powered television.
They just had gases.
Fill her up, fill it, dude. I'm trying to watch Arthur after school. Fucking fill up
somehow,
the tank,
like
dude.
the bubbly,
trying to get
the
in
bubble,
Channel 3.
the bubble TVs needed gas in them to like work.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, in between like the bubble and like the glass, like if you shattered it, it would like.
Emily, do you remember anything from Mark Kayak's class about gas and TVs?
Dude, there was gas in TVs.
I know that it's like not good for you if you like.
Smash a TV like that.
Like inhale what's like in there that's bad for you.
Mm-hmm. Some kind of fiberglass gas or something like that.
Yeah. So LCD
Neon
TVs,
gas.
which is what they were, use a different technology where a backlight is used to illuminate the liquid crystals that make up the screen. The backlight typically created using a combination of neon and xenon gases, which are sealed inside a small chamber in the back of the screen. Yeah, so when you smash one of those big TVs, it like doesn't like explode, but it like
Yeah, there's like a big cloud of dust. Yeah.
well, not cloud, but it pops.
No,
it pops.
Oh, okay.
It pops.
Okay.
Because there's gases. You know what I mean?
You know that
Trapped
the
inside
TV
that
that
bitch.
we had down there is the reason I had to get glasses, because that TV didn't
fuzzy.
have a remote control. It was so old that it didn't have a remote. So when I would get home from school, I'd be like, okay, what's on? And I would be right up against the TV with my face directly in front of it, manually pushing the button to flip the channels, like, okay, what's on, what's on,
You
what's
think
on.
that burned the
And then,
retinas?
well, because what would happen is then when I would find the show that I wanted, I would just forget to go sit down. So I'd end up watching 2 hours of television with my face about an inch from the screen. So I did that for about a year. And then when I got into third grade, they were like, you need glasses. And I was actually excited to get glasses.
Dude, yeah. That is something like I want to talk about. I used to want glasses.
Yeah.
Like I would be like fucking I hope my eyes are bad this year so I can get glasses.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know
I'd be
what that
so
is.
pissed when like we'd go to the eye
Oh
exams.
my god, my eyesight's so fucking perfect. I can see
Dude.
everything. What the
And you'd
fuck?
be getting to shop around and pick out whatever pair of glasses you wanted. And
Yeah.
I'd be looking at all these glasses. I'd be like, dude, I would be the flyest MRFer in the whole state of Wheatfield as a third grader if I could get these fucking shades, bro.
the whole state of the entire 3 blocks that is Wheatfield.
Yeah.
But this was also before glasses like became a real fashion statement. Although I will say,
I was ahead of it though. I'm like, dude, you could
That's true.
You could
I will say when I because I wore glasses from 8 to 18,
that could
and
be a band name or a TV show.
8 to 18.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to watch that.
Not saying
Maybe
you would.
Epstein would, but
No, it would be like a reality show, kind of like I don't know.
sure. But I remember when people started to wear glasses for fashion when they didn't need them. That started to make me really mad. Because like you're stealing fucking 4-eyed valor right there, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Stolen 4-eyed valor.
Stolen 4-eyed valor.
Should we do who would win the week?
Probably. Okay. The who would win of the week this week is
I forget who it was,
God, I'm so
but I know
gassy.
it's a good one. Oh, my boy's
Excuse
gassy.
me.
You gotta lay on your back and do that thing with your legs like they do with the babies, and then they fart.
Is that what happens? No, it's like burp gas. It's
Yeah.
not fart gas. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it's all the same system. But that's dude, having kids sounds disgusting.
They go like this. Dude, can we talk about this?
Yeah,
actually?
please.
So, yeah, there's like this. I've seen it on TikTok and stuff like that. And like when babies, because when babies get gassy, like that's why you burp a baby and stuff like that. Like they don't know how to, like they can't just get it out. Like they don't
Yeah.
have strong enough muscles to like
Okay.
get it out. So they get like really uncomfortable.
That makes sense.
Like they're in pain because they have so much gas.
So I always
you know what
wondered
mean?
why you had to burp the babies. I was like, what?
That's
this pussy
actually.
can't
I
do
would
it
just
himself?
assume that's why, right?
That's got to be
yeah,
correct.
like you can't. They can't
Yeah.
hold their poop.
The intestines isn't as
Yeah.
yeah.
So like when babies are gassy, like there's a thing you can do with them according to the internet, where like they're on their back and you have their legs like hold like their ankles almost like they're sitting in a chair, so their legs are at like 90 degrees, and you kind of like pedal a bike, and you
Yeah.
like do it like kind of fast, and then you like push their knees to their chest and then like pull back and straighten them out, and they just like explode. Yeah, dude, they just like fart their brains out. So that is what I was thinking to do with you. Like, let's get you on the ground and let's get those feet
I would
moving.
love to. Fucking set me
Yeah.
up on the table right here. Dude.
But dude, that came up the other day because I don't remember who it was, but somebody was saying that like at a public event. I'm starting to remember bits and pieces of the story, and I don't know
Okay.
how much I want to release in terms
Okay.
of who told me it. But there was a gift given,
Mm-hmm.
and the gift was like, I don't know what it was, but the way that they explained it was pretty much like a straw
Oh.
that you use to like put up a baby's rectum
Okay.
to like release the gases.
What a
of
disgusting
baby.
what a disgusting pervert that person is. See, that's like putting the thermometer up there. I think all that shit was like just invented by child molesters. If I had to guess, that's probably what I would say.
I think like pediatric doctors would probably disagree with you, but
they can't. Well, hey, fucking pot calling the kettle, if you know what I mean, dude. Anyways, want to do the who would win now?
Yeah.
Or you got more to say
No, that's all I gotta say.
about the farting straw?
Yeah, that's
Everyone,
fucking
good job.
weird though.
Yeah, it is.
Having
weird.
babies is
All the stuff you have to do with babies, like getting boogers out of their nose, is crazy.
dude. Nah,
Like, you have
I
to
used to
use a
fuck with
fucking
the
thing.
blue thing,
Yeah, the blue. I mean, because they're all blue for some reason. We all grew up.
but
with
now
the
they
same
have like
one.
neti pots and stuff that do that stuff
baby
electronically.
neti pots.
I think maybe
That's
maybe I
funny.
made that up. I thought
kinda
neti
like
pots
that.
were for babies.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they actually are.
How did we've talked about this?
But yeah, it was a blue. It looked like a medicine ball,
Yeah, kind of. It's that same type of
like
rubber.
the things that you sat on that had handles. What are those things called?
Sit and bounce. or
Bouncy
something like
sitters?
that. Yeah, bouncy sitters. I think.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, but like tubes and stuff. Like, remember how we had tubes in our ears?
Dude, ear
How do you
tubes
get the tubes in? Do they put the tubes in the ears?
Oh yeah,
How and when?
it's a surgery.
Really?
Dude, I still say this to this day because I had somebody ask it to me one time. If you go to a doctor's office and they say, "Have you ever had like surgery?" I say, "No,
Yeah.
'cause I've never had a surgery."
Yeah.
And then one time I was like, I had a doctor ask me like, "Have you ever had like, did you have ear tubes?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, they put those fuckers in there. Like that's. I don't think that counts as a surgery, but I think they do. Like,
How do they? How? Because the way I remember it is like. It was like baby
and
teeth.
why are they? No, your ear tubes don't grow.
No. Not that they grow, but it was like what I mean is
They fall out.
there were like a bunch of them in there, and then they would just fall out whenever they were ready to fall out. That's what it seemed like, dude. I remember
I think
dropping
it was one per ear.
I remember dropping tubes like all over the place. Every place I went, I was leaving. It was like my fucking calling card as a toddler. I was dropping
ear
tubes.
tube here must have been Andy.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I remember like daycare
dude.
tubes were falling out of me during nap time.
Tubes were falling out of a lot of people on
Sure.
those cots, the blue cots with the smiley faces.
Oh man.
Yeah, those were VIP cots.
Yeah, they were. Only the good kids got
But
those.
no, I'm pretty sure it's one tube per year, brother. Maybe you were like trying to put it back in.
Maybe
like,
I
just-
needed a couple. Yeah, maybe I needed a couple more.
I don't know, dude.
Maybe
Maybe
I
it had
needed
something
some
to do
extra
with that ear
tubes.
infection.
It could have been.
Probably from the tubes, dude.
No way, man. The
Yeah.
tubes wouldn't betray me like that.
They would. All right, let's do the Hoover of the week.
Okay, the who would win of the week this week is. Okay, got it. The who would win of the week this week is Short Round from Temple of Doom versus Byung Sun from Kicking and Screaming.
Dr. Jones.
That's
I remember
that's Short
why I
Round.
was so excited to do this when you texted me about it. And this was the most in advance we've ever planned a Who Would Win of the Week. And I
It was
still
like
did no
days.
research.
Yeah.
But I remember being like, dude, I cannot wait to fire off so many fucking Dr. Joneses on the pod. Dr. Jones. Dude, I could.
Academy Award winner, Short Round.
For that movie?
No.
Should be, dude. He's a hell of an actor.
Honestly, he is. He was in that Everything Everywhere All at Once movie, and he won the Academy Award for it. It was pretty
Not
good.
familiar.
He's really good in it.
Dude, here's the thing is I'm also a big Byung Sung fan.
That's what I'm saying is like I'm coming to the table here being like, somebody tell me how Byung Sun loses this fight, because the kid knows adversity. He always keeps his cool. He's always in the mix, and he gets the job done. He's up. I mean,
I
like,
think at one point he gets pretty sad in the movie.
I'm not sure.
But dude, when they
But then they
create
put him-
the human transformer,
Yeah.
that shit's sick.
Yes.
Not legal, by the way.
Sure.
But
and then, Short Round, he's out there, he's getting his hands dirty, he's going on all kinds of crazy adventures. I mean, he's certainly seen things that Byung Sun is never going to experience.
yeah, dude, Byung Sung has 2 lesbian moms that
Yeah.
like only let him eat organic foods.
Here's the thing, Matthew. Byung Sun does not know fear.
Yeah,
He's never
No,
experienced
yeah.
it, so he doesn't know how to feel it.
I do agree with that.
So how are you
And
gonna
he,
how
like,
are you gonna
eats-
take him down?
I don't know. like he's not the guy that eats worms, but I think he does eat worms at some point. Because there's the one guy.
No, not in the movie. I promise you. I would remember if he ate worms.
I think
and
they
he
make
does
him
not.
eat a worm.
No, they don't.
Dude, yeah, and I think everybody's hype over it.
No way.
Like I think he scores a goal and he eats a worm because like the other
That's
guy.
a celebration. I don't think so.
Well, he does do the
that.
Macarena.
My God, what a fucking that movie rules.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, beyond
Mike Ditka.
dude.
What a
even,
performance!
See, think about even like the era that Short Round is from. Regardless of like all his experience and stuff, Byung's son hitting the Macarena is gonna fucking put Short Round's brain in a pretzel. He's gonna have he's never seen the human body move that way,
Dude, nah. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, Short Round is from a completely different world. He lives by himself on the streets, fends for himself, like takes care of Dr. Jones in like some very intense situations, like running with what are they called? Rickshaw, like away from people, like shooting them with guns in cars, and he's like cooking in this rickshaw, hay flying everywhere. He doesn't care.
He does care though. That's why he's saying Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones.
He cares, but like, dude, I mean, he like to me, Byung Sung isn't getting away like Short Round gets. Like, you know what I mean? Like Byung Sung's probably like. He might look danger in the eye in that situation.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is he's got no but like a bolt. He's just gonna get shot. He's just like he's not gonna know and he's just gonna die.
But
he is not invincible.
Wouldn't you say no? He's not. He's obviously not invincible. But
maybe they don't shoot. Maybe they're like, oh, Byung Sung.
No, I'm not
like,
saying. I mean, that's a possibility. But I do think when you have these guys shooting and chasing everybody, they're used to folks like Indiana Jones, like Short Round, running away from them. Whereas Byung's son would stand proud and noble, look danger right in the eye, and I think it would really throw these guys off. But again, that's kind of, we're not really talking about that, are we? We're talking about Short Round v. Byung's son. And Byung's son, I think he's got it. Short Round's coming in very confident for sure, and Byung's son, again, he's the man without fear.
I could see Short Round getting really pissed at Byung Sung because Byung Sung will be like not saying a word, and Short Round will be like, "You want to go?" Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And kind of being a spaz like he is, and then he'll like walk up to him and like without saying anything, Byung Sung will just like punch him in the nuts.
Yes.
And
that's exactly what I was thinking.
And then he would like walk up to him again and be like, "What the heck, man?" And then Byung Sung would just do it again. And like Byung Sung wouldn't say a word. He would just like keep punching him in the nuts. But I think ultimately, when Short Round gets pissed, and this is just my opinion, it's not
after
that we've
both
seen
his
it,
nuts are popped.
But like I think ultimately Short Round could just like kick the fuck out of Byung Sung. I really do.
He's small, but he's mighty.
Yeah, but like I don't think he's got a lot to offer outside of like the nut punch, the unsuspected nut punch. I think is his play, and that's not gonna. It's gonna be an inconvenience for Short Round, but it's not gonna win him the fight.
I mean, Short Round was briefly tossed into slavery, so all right.
Yeah, I'm taking Short Round.
I can concede to that point. Byung's son, he's just so. I mean, he's just like, boom, if that makes any sense. He's
got a bit. I'm sure he's got some like Jedi in him.
I want Byung's son to win so bad, but I think I do have to concede that it's Short Round going to take the cake. He's just more worldly.
Yeah.
But fucking Byung's son for life.
He's an independent guy. Byung Sung's independent, but very dependent at the same time.
Very dependent. I feel dirty for choosing Short Round over Byung's son. But
clean sweep for Short Round over Byung Sung. Vote on that on Friday on Instagram. Who would win of the week? I did want to say shout out to my old roommate Jared from college. When we used to play EASHL, which is like online NHL, the video game, like you, make contagious. Your own team and stuff like that. His name in the game was Byung Sung.
No way, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I always thought that was a great name.
A true living legend.
Yes, sir.
I feel like there was something else going on, but I have no recollection.
If you could tell me.
I'm out of the loop on the old, literally everything. God, I love just getting a good yawn right in the ears.
What do you want me to do? Not yawn? Your boy can't help
it in if you want.
Your boy can't help it.
Isn't holding in a yawn like bad for you? Isn't
Probably.
That one of those things that like, you know how people say you can get like a stroke or something if you pull a nose hair? What is that? You know what I'm talking about? Neither of you have any idea what I'm saying, and I
No.
sound like a fucking crazy person.
that
Okay.
shit's made up.
No.
But let's wrap it up, Andy.
Okay.
We don't need to hear your nose hair theories.
No.
Not even a little
That's
bit.
that's a whole nother podcast, baby.
I do want to say thank you
You're very
for
welcome.
the jersey.
It looks great.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yep.
And I love you.
I love you too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks.